Okay guys, so I decided I would share this dinner idea with you. So I harvested some bell peppers from my garden. So let me show you that. So these are the bell peppers that I harvested from my garden a few minutes ago. And I decided, you know what, let me stuff these bell peppers and have that for dinner this evening, okay? So what I did, well, as you can see, I already cut off the tops of the bell peppers and I took out the seeds and the ribs inside. So I have that prepped. And what I did now, I have some chicken, ground chicken here. And I seasoned this with a little bit of salt. I also used some taco seasoning as well. I grated a pumpkin. I cut up a leaf of broccoli from my garden. I cut up 2 small leaves of cabbage from my garden. I added it to this. This also has some bush basil in it as well. I had some big leaf thyme. I also added it to it as well. I added some seasoning peppers, and I also harvested 1 jalapeno pepper from my garden. And I cut it up and I added it to it as well. I also added some garlic powder, okay? So this is my stuffing for my bell peppers, okay? So just gonna continue mixing it. If I had some onion, I would have added that. Unfortunately, I didn't get any onion in the grocery. But of course, if I had either spring onions or if I had regular onions, I would have cut that up and added it to my ground chicken as well. All right, but we just work with what we have. All right, so I think everything is combined nicely. So what we're going to do now is stuff our peppers with this mixture. I wanted to add the vegetables to it, so it would not just be meat alone, but it will have more substance and more nutrition. All right, so this is our stuffing for our peppers. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to rest this here. All right, so to get my peppers ready for stuffing, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little olive oil inside my peppers. I like to do that. I like to add a little olive oil inside. Oops. I'll have to try to swirl it around. All right. What I want to do now is put some pink salt inside as well. All right, good. And now we're going to stuff our peppers. Guys, I forgot I also had cut up some Chinese cabbage as well and added it to this. Again, that was harvested from my garden. All right, so we have everything stuffed. I don't think anything else can fit. I'm going to grate a little bit of cheese and add it to the top of this. All right, before I put the cheese, what I'm going to do is my tops, I'm just going to put a little bit of salt on them. All right, so let's put a little bit of cheese on the top here. Bake this in my oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about half an hour. Okay guys, so what I did was I covered, well, I put the cheese on top as you can see, and then I covered my peppers with the tops of the peppers itself. But then after the half hour, I took off the covers because the cheese then did not get brown. So I took off the covers and then I put it back so that the top of the cheese would get nice and brown.